what began as a movement focused on health, now causing a political rift on the right.
Glyphosate in our cereal, in our oatmeal, in our breads.
You're in your garden, be sure you're not using things like Roundup.
Make America Healthy Again, or MAHA moms, helped elect President Trump and Republicans in 2024.
I'm thrilled about some things that have happened.
But tonight, many say they're not getting what they voted for when it comes to pesticides and food, specifically calling out glyphosate, the active ingredient in the weed killer Roundup that's sprayed on many crops before harvest.
The pesticide issue has been severely disappointing. It's been a huge slap in the face.
Michaela Bardosas, a self-described MAHA mom and nutritionist, says she thinks RFK Jr. built a bridge between mothers and the government. But some MAHA moms feel like that road now leads to nowhere.
We're seeing a huge coordinated push at every level of government to shield pesticide companies from accountability.
President Trump in February signed an executive order to prioritize production of glyphosate, declaring it critical to national security. RFK Jr. defending the move last week.
It's not increasing production, it's increasing domestic production to displace the Chinese production.
People versus poison.
On Monday, Bardosas and other activists rallied outside the Supreme Court amid arguments in a case involving allegations that the Roundup weed killer contains an ingredient linked to cancer. Roundup is manufactured by Monsanto, owned by Bayer.
If our leaders won't protect our children, we will.
Vani Hari, a key influencer in the MAHA movement who supported RFK Jr.'s confirmation as health secretary, now says there is a clear line in the sand.
Do you feel like Secretary Kennedy is doing everything he can?
Secretary Kennedy is in a unique position. He thankfully continues to tell the truth on glyphosate, that it causes cancer. But I think he could do more and push more at the executive branch.
Bayer telling NBC News it stands behind the safety of its glyphosate-based products, which have been tested extensively, approved by regulators, and used around the globe for more than 50 years. The EPA has maintained glyphosate is not a carcinogen. The WHO and other scientists disagree. Some MAHA-aligned Republicans have threatened to withhold support for the long-debated Farm Bill, which provides key assistance for farmers, unless the pesticide provision is stripped. The president was asked about it today.
Well, we want the Farm Bill. The Democrats don't.
Now some in the MAHA movement are making it clear that in the lead up to the midterm elections, their votes are not guaranteed.
If you want to stay in power, then listen to the people that voted for you. Listen to the moms.
Julie Sirkin joins us tonight from Washington. So, Julie, president's supporters are famously loyal, as we know. Is this the first time we're seeing a group like this turn on the administration?
It is, but you have to remember, Tom, these aren't really the president's loyal supporters. This isn't a group of people who voted for him in 2020 or even in 2016 or even knew that they were voting for him until RFK Jr. aligned with the administration and they thought that they were going to get an advocate for the MAHA mom movement within this administration. But it's very clear, based on the conversations that I've had, Tom, that it's not going that way. I mean, we talk about glyphosate in the piece. It's additives. It is other pesticides. It's a string of things that have happened over the last couple of months that leads some of the most prominent faces of this movement who sat behind RFK Jr. in his confirmation hearing last year to say, you know what, we voted for these people and we can use our power at the ballot box in a different way. So this is a warning sign, I think, for Republicans, for people in this administration who very well may have been put over the edge and into office because of these MAHA moms who are now saying they don't feel like they're getting what they voted for.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.